from us, and summer yet may bloom again, though eyes be of abundance.
My child, there is so much to tell you that I have run out of time. The sacrifice I made was not enough. The dark gods still feed on our transgressions. Corruption. Obsession. Deceit. Rage. You must face these demons.
What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. I'm a little late, but better late than never. I had a bit of a predicament in as I just moved into a new house. So, yeah, I just finally got the internet set up, and boy, was I anxious to get a video up. Everyone else obviously has beat me to the punch at this point, but Total War Warhammer 3 is finally happening, and I can't be more excited than I am right now. I am just ecstatic, especially because of that little last bit of the teaser, which we should talk about the trailer. The trailer is beautiful. I couldn't believe how much detail they put into it, and there's just so much into it. I thought we might get Kislev, but I didn't think it was going to be a headlining race for sure. That is way beyond any of my predictions. Also, individual demons confirmed. Awesome. Really been looking forward to that, but we're probably also looking towards a unified faction of some sort at some point. But the big surprise was Cathay. I did not in a million years think we would get to see Cathay, especially as a headlining race. I thought maybe eventually after they ran out of races to DLC that they might pick up, Cathay and Napoleon. Cathay really is the one that had the best chance, but hell, even Araby I thought had a better chance than Cathay. So if you come to the Steam page, you can pre-order. As of right now, you can pre-order. And they have actually got a kind of a little glimpse into what we are going to have here. So this is pretty much just some filler for what's going to be happening. Now, confirmed, 4 ruinous powers. Nurgle, Slanesh, Zinch, Khorne. 2 mighty kingdoms stand sentinel. Kislev, in the vast empire of Grand Cathay. So 4, 5, 6 headlining factions for Total War Warhammer 3. 2 more than we've ever had before. So that's going to be awesome in and of itself. And there's just so much potential now. There's so many things that could happen. I'm definitely thinking Ogre Kingdoms as well. It has to be Ogre Kingdoms because if you pay attention to the trailer, especially around here when it shows the map, soon, I believe. Come now, come. I'll make it big. Here. This right here is the Ogre Kingdoms. The mountains, the kind of mountains that separate the old world from the new world are kind of in this direction, way over here to the west. But the land of the Ogre Kingdoms and the old giants, I can't remember the exact name right now. But there was the place of the ancient giant race over here, and the Ogre Kingdoms kind of ate them. No pun intended. If you've seen any of my lore videos, you get to hear more about that. And then, of course, over here you have Grand Cathay, the Great Bastion, which is basically kind of like the Great Wall of China to keep out the demons from up north, because Cathay actually goes pretty far north towards the Darklands and everything else that you got going on up here. But regardless, I am beyond excited to see Cathay, because if we get Cathay, gosh, I want to see Napoleon so bad. Oh man. If you guys aren't excited, I hope this rubs off on you and you get a little more excitement in you. That, and plus being able to see all of the demons, wow, that is fantastic. And they look a lot like the Age of Sigmar demons. I know I've heard a couple people mention that, but I like the new design, to be honest with you. The old design was dated, to be honest. I mean, you got to think this is a very old franchise, so a little new art never hurts. But man, I needed to get something up, and so hopefully you guys are excited about this. Now, what does this mean, though? What does this mean for Total Warhammer 2? Confirmed from CA. They had a tweet out earlier that they will be supporting one more DLC for Total War Warhammer 2 before Total War Warhammer 3's release sometime in at the end of the third or the fourth quarter. So we're probably looking at very much probably October, November-ish, maybe even December for Warhammer 3. But hopefully we get that single DLC before then. I'm thinking Beastmen. They need the most love out of all of the races that have been, cast to the wayside. They are in some dire straits. So hopefully CA visits them, and I'm not sure who else they'd pair with them, but who knows. Regardless, though, there is one little tidbit I want to touch on here. Is where it talks about the 4 powers, the 4 ruinous powers, plus Cathay, and also talks about Kislev up here. However, there is one who schemes to achieve just that, an ancient figure who desires nothing less than to wield supreme power. But to succeed, he will need a champion. I've got a good idea of who that person is. As a matter of fact, if you saw my Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay campaign that I went through, spoiler alert for that. If you don't want to hear spoilers, check off for a second. But that has to be the Demon Prince, the original uniter of Chaos, Be'lakor. It's got to be, because he is somewhat an enemy of the Dark Gods as well, because he wishes to almost supplant them in their abilities. So he is the supreme ruler of Chaos Undivided, or was, until he was stripped of that by Tzeentch, and has been forced to, in a cruel twist of fate, crown all of the uniters since then, including Archaon himself, so they're not on friendly terms. So I'm very excited to see where all of this goes. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I will be covering this as we continue forward. And oh man, it is a good time to be a Total War fan, and of course a fantasy fan, a Warhammer fantasy fan, because it's been dead for so long. And to be honest with you, CA has done so much with this franchise, and man, I can't speak enough on how awesome this is. This is an excellent present to a hopefully better year than the last. So thank you guys very much for watching. I have been Jumbo Thick, and I am looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a good day.